Hi ChatterFoxes, and welcome to Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States, and it's also the home of ChatterFox. So we're very excited to show you a part of Washington, D.C. today. It may be even the most famous part of Washington, D.C., the White House. This is the White House here behind me. The White House is where the President of the United States lives. So our current president is Mr. Donald Trump. So, do you think Donald Trump is inside of this White House right now? Can you see any yellow hair in there? I'm not sure if he's here, but he may be because he lives here with his family. One of the things that we call the President of the United States is POTUS. POTUS, can you guess what that stands for? It's President of the United States. It's an abbreviation of President of the United States, POTUS. So if you ever hear someone talking about POTUS, they're talking about the President of the United States. And then of course his wife, which is the First Lady of the United States, is FLOTUS. FLOTUS. So we have POTUS and FLOTUS living here behind us in the White House. Behind the White House, you can also see the Washington Monument, which is another very famous landmark in Washington, D.C. And of course, in front of the White House, as you can see, there's a protest going on. There is always a protest going on in front of the White House. This protest, I'm not sure what it's about. It may be about the recent abortion bill that was just passed yesterday. Who knows? It could be about anything because there's always a protest or sometimes many protests happening right in front of the White House. It's a great place to have a protest. And another thing that I want to teach you today is a very famous expression from our current POTUS, which is drain the swamp. Have you heard that expression before? Drain the swamp means to get rid of all of the corrupt politicians. So, Donald Trump, when he was campaigning to be president, used this phrase all the time. And what he was talking about was getting rid of all the corrupt people that are part of the government. So, when you say drain the swamp, pay attention to the R sound in drain. R. Remember, you make your R sound by pulling your tongue back and pushing your lips forward. Drain. Drain the swamp. Swamp has a W sound, not V. So it's swamp. Swamp. Drain the swamp. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see if Donald Trump is able to drain the swamp here in Washington, D.C. By the way, since we're in Washington, D.C., something interesting here happened today, and I want to know what you think about it. Today, Donald Trump suggested that the United States should get rid of the green card lottery system, which is the system that allows people to apply through a lottery to get a green card and come directly to the United States with their green card. The other system is a merit-based system, and through the merit-based system, you would get a visa based on what you can offer to the country, your education, your talents, or other things that make you someone that the people of the United States would want in the country. So, I have a question for you. What do you think about this policy? Should we keep the green card lottery, or should we go to a merit-based system? Tell us your opinion in the comments below. Can't wait to hear from you. ChatterFox is proud to be located in Washington, D.C., USA. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos live from Washington, D.C.